All right, everybody. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the Let Me Spin Your Shit first season. But right now, we're going to do something a little bit special. So this is the Let Me Spin Your Shit presents Conversations with Nunu from Nashville, Tennessee, by way of the Bronx. I said it right this time.
Yeah,
I'm in there telling people, yeah, she from Brooklyn. She from Brooklyn.
She gonna start some shit. I'm like, motherfucker ain't from there. No, motherfucker ain't from there.
No, I mean, but you know what? In Atlanta, when you say you from New York, you from New York.
Yeah,
We don't know nothing about this shit. Now, we know the difference between Harlem and Brooklyn.
See, I say that, but you know, you damn well you from Atlanta. Y'all be like, what part from Atlanta you from? That ain't Atlanta, bitch. That's the borderline. You gotta cross the line for it to be Atlanta.
Nah, you right. The little niggas say, "Oh, I'm from LaGrange. That's not Atlanta." Oh, I'm from Decatur. That's definitely not Atlanta. So yeah, y'all with you on that. So introduce yourself. You know, I told the people that you knew, but introduce yourself. Tell us some more about you.
Well, I'm Nunu. I'm originally from New York, like she said, BX. I live in Nashville right now. I'm a music artist. I write music. I'm also an artist coach. I'm inspiring to get my music up in movies, series. I already had it in a couple LGBT YouTube web series. Other than that, I just really want to make a change to the game. I want to write music for people. I want to be in a club, sitting in a corner watching everybody else rap my songs, and they don't even know it's me. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it.
Okay. So you say you like mentoring and coaching artists. Like how has that been for you?
I ain't gonna lie. It's been kind of hard because sometimes we have a lot of talented artists out, but they're not motivated. They don't get to where they need to be on time. They don't put the effort in like other people. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of like motivates me to be more of an artist.
I should have zoomed in on
be
you.
an artist coach. You feel me? So
yeah. So okay. So you say artists don't like to be on time. I don't get it out because I'm a late motherfucker. Like last night, I was pressing so hard because I was like, I gotta be here on time. Yeah. I even started trying to make myself get to a place 30 minutes before, so I can be on time.
30 minutes.
When I say I got there last night, I got there right.
We need 2 hours. Anytime you need to be there. If you're supposed to be there at 12, please tell your people at least 10:30 at the latest. But really be like 10 o'clock, girl, because you know they coming at 12.
Oh God.
Some always happen right before.
I pulled up at 11:56. But you know what? I'm supposed to be there at 12. I got there by 12. Okay.
I'm gonna say the show started late, so technically, you know what I'm saying, you was there on time early. You was acting early, but you know the show turned out fine. So either way, you know what I'm saying. I feel like as an artist, you gotta wait. You gotta be prepared to just sit there and wait. Sometimes, you know, even
a lot of
the biggest productions that I've been to or people that I've met, you really majority of the time is you sitting there chilling before you actually do your part.
I mean, and that's especially in the beginning stages of your artistry. Like, I can remember when I first started doing music, being in the club at 3:30 in the morning, trying to perform. Like, I did that shit a couple of times, and after that, I was like, you know what? If I ain't hit the stage by 1:30, sorry about everything.
It's because, you know, people don't know your potential yet until they see it. And the crazy part, even if when somebody see you and they be like, oh, this is a great artist, they still turn their back because a lot of people ain't listening to your music. Right. And that's my biggest thing. I want to, even though I'm an artist myself, I want to bring up artists that everybody don't know about because it's some good artists. It's really, music is about how you feel. So if an artist get on stage and they make you feel some type of way, that's just all that counts.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Because music is made to move you. If you sitting still while music is played, then whoever making the music need to quit. Yeah. Seriously, it don't matter. Even if the lyrics are trash, if the beat sound good, you over there, you bob into it. Yeah. So, with you working with other artists and being an artist, how do you balance that? Because I know for me, I do mentor other artists too in Atlanta, But it's like sometimes like I have a hard time stepping outside of me being an artist and kind of like being a mentor, cause I'm like, bro, what is you doing? Like, no, as an artist, you need to be doing that, but then I'm like, okay, as a mentor, I need to be a little bit more open minded to seeing that they ain't mellow. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't move like mellow. You know, they ain't like mellow. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like everybody got their own little niche as far as certain things, and I do put a high standard on my artists or anybody I work with, one, because I put a high standard on myself. Like, at the end of the day, if I'm supposed to be somewhere by 12 o'clock, I always try to be there 11:30, like you said, 30 minutes early at the end of the day, because sometimes it's just you showing up on time. And at the end of the day, when you want to get them big bucks, you have to be in that spotlight. You have to be ready to get that. And you being late is not going to work. And as far as like you saying, like me, I wouldn't stop. You I see how you do on stage. I see the energy you bring. So I wouldn't lower my standards for these artists. You know what I'm saying? Now, I do say new artists, especially the younger ones, can teach us shit. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I feel like we older rappers, and I'm not saying we old.
Because I ain't old.
So we're just older, we're more marinated.
We see.
We're more marinated. So I just feel like they can definitely teach us shit, but at the same time, we gotta show them, like, you gotta have my bad. Dedication. Nah, you got dedication. I just made that up. Don't nobody take that shit. Dedication. But what you do, you know what I'm saying? And if you love something, you gotta be there all the time. Just like if you love a person, you put your all into that person. You love music, you put that all into that music. When you go to the studio and you put money into it, cause that's my main shit right there. If I love your music and I put money into you and you ain't showing up on time, that's a problem. Right. You know what I'm saying? So as like a mentoring artist, like I don't just half-ass it. If I really believe in your music, I'm putting my money, I'm putting my time. If you ain't got no car, I'm coming to pick you up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot to it. So if I'm ready, you gotta stay ready, especially if you're the artist. So that's how I feel.
I agree with that. I love what you're saying, because it's I feel like as independent artists, we have to know where our place is. Like, yeah, we may have a musical talent, but sometimes our role may not be to be an artist. Our role may be to bring up other artists. And that's one of the things that I really love about you, the fact that you are a true leader. Like, leader, everybody say, I'm a leader. Oh, I lead, I don't follow. But a true leader goes down and pick up other people as well. And I love that about you. Like, when I first met you, I'm trying to figure out, like, when I first met you, did I meet you online? How did we meet?
And I wanted that too, though, honestly.
Yeah, because I be trying to figure out, like.
But that's how you know the universe working the way it's supposed to be, though, because
I really feel like we met online, and then when y'all moved to Atlanta, y'all started coming to Rose Gold. Because we was throwing them parties. I was like, Nunu, you got to perform. And the first time you performed at Rose Gold, everyone was like, oh shit, she like the Brat. She just like the Brat, and I'm like, bro, she better than the Brat.
Hey,
like,
it's crazy because everybody used to. Okay, so when you become an artist, you know, when you first become an artist, you don't want nobody to say you sound like nobody. I don't want you to say I look like nobody. You get mad, you be like, I ain't that motherfucker. But today, right now, I ain't gonna lie, I sound like the Brat.
Not take the glasses off.
Y'all go ahead and say that. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you hear some shit, like, it's the crazy part, you said that I literally sent my music into her manager. And they sent some shit, and they said the same thing. They was like, hey, your flow fire as hell. We want to try to get you on a mixtape type shit. And at the time, I was like, I don't want you to say I'm like the Brat. So I really didn't take that chance. But
yeah,
if I ever get that chance again, I'm going to take it again. But everybody said I look like the Brat when I do certain things, especially when I was younger.
But is it just because we? But no,
it's
because I feel like people be saying people look like me and they don't.
I hate that.
Do not look like shit.
Somebody said I look like the Brat. We was coming down here and I'm in the store. They said I look like the Brat. I'm like,
this what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like it's just like every fat stud they say we all look alike. Like, it's one girl, and I'm not even gonna count. She cool as fuck. She dressed nice and shit. Well, we do not look alike. And then it's another one up north. Shout out to Millie Time. She always be like, bro, we twins, and I be like, bro, I fuck with you, but we don't look shit alike, my nigga. Like, bro, stop telling people we
my daddy do not know your ass.
It's people out there talking about they Rihanna, they twin, and we know how they be looking at us. So we gonna let that motherfucker slide. Real quick.
So in addition to people say you sound like the brand, like who are some other artists they compare you to?
Ooh, to be honest, that's the only person. I ain't
tell
gonna lie.
When I listen to your flow, cause I listen to the It all the time. That's my shit right there. I be hearing a little bit of Megan Thee Stallion in there. Maybe she sound like you though, cause you started.
No, I ain't gonna lie, but I did. But no, I ain't gonna lie. Megan, I think Megan was out there a little bit before me because when Megan first came out, I was just writing shit. I really didn't have my face nowhere. I really wasn't doing no music and actually putting my name on it. I was really writing shit for motherfuckers, having them pay me, and they was paying me extra to not even say it was my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So,
but you know what? That's elite. Like for real. I was just talking to somebody in the car about it before we came here, like songwriting, because. Like, when you think about it for real, these niggas is not writing their own music. Like, Cardi B, utmost respect, love her to death. But we know she's not writing none of her music.
But don't do Nicki though.
But you know,
I mean,
don't do Nicki though.
When we had an artist on the Let Me Spin Your Shit podcast season 1, we talked about Nicki and Cardi. And for me, it's like Nicki, and I love to give Nicki her respect. Like, she held down the rap game for the females for years. And she was on tracks with niggas. The hottest artist that was Drake, Lil Wayne, Kanye, 2 Chainz. She was with everybody. Like, she held it down for the females. But then there's also an arrogance that comes with Nicki now. It's like, oh, I'm that bitch. Fuck you and fuck you. And it's like the newcomers that are coming up. It's like, okay, either you with me or you against me.
Right.
So it's like, you got artists like Lotto. You got artists like Scarlett. What's these other? I'm gonna throw Art Bar in there, even though she ain't really that relevant. But I'm gonna throw her in the mix.
She be rapping all good.
Art Bar got bars as fuck, but she's definitely a clout chaser to me. I'm sorry.
What it is,
I love Art Bar because she from Atlanta. That's some real Atlanta shit.
Yeah.
But she is a clout chaser. Anytime she can get an opportunity to get online and say something about anything, she gonna do it. Like August Alsina, what girl? Who the fuck cares? You shouldn't have said that.
Worry about that man, and you need to be worried about yourself.
Exactly, like you know. And then it's like also, and then even like with the whole Nicki and Cardi beef, like girl, you did not have to insert yourself in there. Like
that's all it is too, though. You gotta think. That's all it is. Motherfuckers want to be relevant, so I'm gonna attach my name to whatever's popping the most.
Facts. And that's what she do, but I throw her in that conversation. But like with Nicki, it's arrogance. So it's like newcomers that's coming up. You gotta pick a side. Yeah. You come on my side, you can't fuck with nobody on this side, and we know this side of the tracks is who. Cardi B. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I got a song with you. You can't go do no song with her. You go do a song with her. It's just like cussing in church. Like, bitch, you dismiss. Fuck you. Fuck everything about you. Now it's creating all these beefs and this division in the hip hop industry. And what they don't understand is it trickles down to us independent female artists because now we all divided
and gotta pick a side.
Right? We feel like we have to pick a side. Either we gotta be hoes or we gonna be studs, or we gotta suck some dick, or we gotta. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like we divided now instead of the game or the industry being like more like, I guess the word I'm trying to say is like being more inclusive and accepting everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like that's my thing. Like with the whole you know the whole Nicki and Cardi thing and Nicki. Like I'ma always give Nicki her props. Yeah. I'm a Nicki Minaj fan. I was going to see Nicki on Gresham Road at fucking Club Libra when she had no ass, no titties, and she was wearing that synthetic ass weed. She was on the got that super soaker pussy pop like roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? She was rapping with Gucci. I was a Nicki fan. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna never hate on Nicki because I seen her glow up. But I just feel like at this point,
what's the point?
It's just like why shit on everybody else when, and the same thing with the Brat. I don't dislike the Brat at all. I like the Brat. She's a pioneer. But I feel like at some point in time, when you get to reach a certain level, especially when your music ain't hitting on shit no more. Now Nicki music still hitting on shit, but the Brat ain't got it like that right now. Like she's getting more fame off of TV. being with Judy. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So now look down at other artists that you have influenced. Like, and I'm gonna be honest, us. You feel what I'm saying? Come and get us and bring us up. That's what I mean by true leadership. And it's crazy because the mainstream artists don't do that, but all us independent artists, we do it in our own cities.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's crazy to me. And we don't even have the funds to do it. We get up, we work 9 to 5, and then we paying for another nigga to go to the studio and record. We working a 9 to 5 and we buying beats with somebody else, but you got somebody that's up here that got all them resources,
all the money, a whole label,
everything. It won't come down to little old Alabama where you live at and look in the artist pool without saying, "Hey, give me $1,000, give me $500. Oh, if you give me $250, I promote you in my story for what?"
That's
if I put a hashtag on my shit, I'm gonna get the same amount of followers that I'm gonna get from your story.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I think about shit like that. So that's kind of like what be fucking me up with the whole, like, artist, the whole mainstream thing. Like, damn, fucking around and find out. We got heat down.
The crazy part is everything. One is politics. Two, it's some people out here that will do shit, but they want it for a fee. Some of them do it for a little fee. Some people do it for a big fee. But at the end of the day, the crazy part is, as we looking at them, my opinion is people ain't got money like they say they got money. One.
No, that's the main thing. Right,
so
you hit that
a lot of people talk shit. A lot of people go out there, but you know, as an independent artist, you know for a fact, there's so many hustles out here. People like, oh, give me this amount, or we'll give you this amount of followers, or do this and we'll make sure this amount of people see our videos. But at the end of the day, you like, damn, some of these motherfuckers that we watch is using the same shit. First off,
they got I beat them in their DM. How many? $5 for 1,000 likes. I beat what's happening. 100 followers for $2.50.
For sure. If y'all think I'm lying, y'all, it's a Vice episode. If y'all go back and see it, and it's a dude. He got his face covered, and he is like a hacker type dude slash He help people get followers and shit. He help people pretty much get their music in front of other people. But he also tell you half of their followers, majority of people is fake. Chad Arlington, if you look at him, that's one of my mentors I mess with. He breaks it down. He actually has a book on it. And a lot of videos. He was actually on Vice the last episode before I forgot the dude name that passed. He was on the last episode of that show. Rest in peace.
I need to go check that show out.
But when I say that he was actually the dude, now you know it's some real shit because he got a whole mask on while he telling you. He's like, look, I got this person I fuck with, this person I some names I can't tell you. So I'm thinking this gotta be huge names because sometimes you listen to artists, you say they fire, but you go looking at shit, you like, how the fuck this motherfucker got 1 million views, nigga? You ask, you know who this person is? No. You heard this person? No. You never heard this person? No. Who the fuck is this person?
But that's what in the industry. The main, this is what I be telling people all the time. It ain't about talent no more. It's the business aspect.
Yeah.
If I can sell you, I'ma sell you. It's so many different avenues to get to where you need to be if you got the budget.
For sure.
And that's why a lot of us have not popped like we need to pop. So we have to do other things like start podcasts, go and start throwing showcases and doing stuff like that. We have to have so many hustles, like you said, so that we can organically get that following. But I ain't gonna cap with you, like, when you look at artists like The Baby, Lil Baby, all these people, they using I Beat them because the record labels are using these people.
Yeah.
It's no way that if a video dropped in 30 minutes, it got 10 million views on it. I'm just gonna be real.
That's how it
like, I mean, some of it can happen. But 30 minutes, 10 million?
Unless you're Beyonce.
I mean, but even with Beyonce is at that level. So Beyonce don't have to do no promo. She ain't gotta do shit. She just wake up today and say, I'm finna drop a whole EP. Flop. Everybody gonna flock to her because she put in that work. Y'all gotta remember how hard she worked.
Arrogance too. You was talking about arrogance.
I mean, but
Beyonce ain't starting no beef,
girl.
She don't make you pick no
Beyonce really
silent. I'm gonna say this how I feel. I feel like Beyonce.
Before you say something about Beyonce, no disrespect to the Beehive. We love
it wasn't gonna be nothing bad.
We love Beehive. We like like the
I promise
bars
it was
too.
gonna be that. I love Beyonce as an artist. I love her as a person. I love her definitely as a performer. She is one person that from the first moment that she moved, that you like watching her all the way to the end. It's nothing negative I can say, but Beyonce's not a rapper. You best believe I ain't gonna lie to you. If Beyonce was a rapper and her nigga is Jay-Z, what? Beef? Bitch, she be having motherfuckers in beef suits around this motherfucker. Dead ass. She's an R&B, but she can get sassy when if you listen to her shit too. She
be popping shit. She call hella shit. She do. But I feel like with Beyonce is just at that level where she just can't be fucked with. I feel like people scared to go up against Beyonce. It's like the Goon Squad gonna come and get them or something. If they say Beyonce album, that new song, I mean, it wasn't all that. It was okay. If a motherfucker say that shit in public, strangers, bitch, what you said? No. Oh, I know you fucking lying.
Just like you had to get that disclaimer before she started talking.
You feel what I'm saying? We fuck with the beehive.
And the barbs.
But I mean, I just feel like I said, that is definitely a much needed conversation though. Just knowing where you are in the industry and knowing what you can do. And then I say that to say a lot of independent artists, they go in these clubs because they got 20 or 30 niggas behind them. Mm-hmm. They thinking that they on Beyonce level. Yeah. And to be honest, nobody in the club is vibing to your music but them 30 niggas you brought.
That's it. Cause
everybody looking like, okay, who the fuck this nigga think he is?
Yeah.
And then the promoters, and this some Atlanta shit, I don't know how it is in Nashville, but in Atlanta, the promoters see that, of course they gonna ask you to come back because they want their money.
That's exactly it.
It ain't got shit to do with your music.
Exactly.
They want their money. Okay, I just charged $20 in though. That nigga about 30 people with him. What the man feel? What that is? $600. Okay, I done paid for my DJ. Okay.
They buy bottles.
Oh, but you know what they go back to?
Hella bottles.
Okay, so she said, Atlanta, let me break this down. Any artist that's a real artist don't stay exactly where you from. Okay? If you want to make a name there, you make a name where you from, but you also get out.
Branch out.
Don't stay in one city, one town. Let everybody know who you are, and you get mad when you go somewhere else and motherfuckers don't know who the fuck you are.
I love it.
You gotta branch out.
That's what I love about being an artist. So I like going places that ain't nobody know me.
For sure.
Especially when I'm the only female in there and it's a bunch of niggas around
your shit.
And they got all
I be in the Uber. Motherfuckers be playing me. What you playing music off of? Oh, put this in real quick. They start jamming. That's me. Oh shit. Let me play this around. Plug your shit everywhere. Cause I'm telling you, every person you don't know who you gonna meet. Right. You know who gonna slide to your door. You don't know who cousin is who cousin. You don't know who know Master P. I'm just saying, just on some shit.
Master P, you can hit us up, Master P.
He in there right now.
I'm gonna tell you something. Master P, call me.
Period.
Call me. I got a lot of different avenues. Call me, Master P. I got it.
You got to network. You got to get out there. Don't be ashamed. When I first started, I was like, man, fuck that shit. I ain't having nobody plug my shit. I ain't having nobody get on Instagram and say, go follow Nunu. Motherfucker, listen to my music. No.
No. But I think we all started out like that because we had this preconceived notion that, all we needed one song.
And all you got to be, the biggest thing is, all you got to do is be a fire rapper. You got to know some lyrics. You know how to write some shit. That shit don't bring, cause you will be so mad when you have the best lyrics in the whole entire show, and the motherfucker get up there and be saying 4 words, the whole entire fucking shit off of beat, and you be like,
on that bitch.
Oh, this motherfucker
on that bitch. Then everybody in the crowd on that bitch.
Yeah.
On that bitch, and then you up here got a whole goddamn. I don't really want that bitch shit. I don't want some bitch shit. Pull about nigga like what? This hoe can rap. I'm telling you that I met this guy I used to work with. That's how I met him. He was in the club, a bunch of bubblegum shit. But I was the only one that could really rap. And he came up to me and he was like, bitch, you hard as fuck. And I'm like, what? Yeah. But that's how it is. And that's the oversaturation in the game. That's why I was saying, with female artists, it's like, you got to be like this or you got to be like that. But, I see, what you doing in Nashville, what I'm doing in here. We finding real artists and putting them on platforms and putting them in front of people that can appreciate them. The show we did last night, I appreciated being invited there and everything. I liked it. But I do still also feel like the crowd was not really there for us.
Yeah.
Like they wasn't supportive of us. And I say that to say, and I'm not mad or anything. I love being in that environment. It was cool. I had a great time.
Yeah.
But as an artist, when you want to when you go somewhere to perform, you want people to interact with you, not just the people that you brought with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it'd be kind of hard to draw people in when I just came to turn up. You know what I'm saying? And especially if they never heard your music before. And that's the hard thing about being an artist, because you got to go out here and you really got to sell your shit.
But you know what, I feel like it's a difference too between being an artist and just being an independent artist. When you put that independent on the front of that, you have to know you have to do a lot of shit yourself. You got to put your music out. You have to make your own connections. Sometimes you might have to record yourself while you rapping. Literally put your shit on live and get your ass on the other side and start rapping, because at the end of the day, you might not have that entourage. You might not have your people on your team yet. You might not have that right camera you need to, you know what I'm saying, to get them right angles that you need.
Right.
So you have to put the investment into yourself, and that's like you're doing. You're saying you're doing like your own venues. You start your own shit, because at the end of the day, they know for the fact that's you. That's who they come to support already, off rip. So I feel like last night was a little different, because, and then it's the environment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It depends, like, what time you perform. Is it airing that motherfucker? Is the drinks good? It's just certain things.
That's
like,
the thing.
No, let me explain to you, like, especially when it comes to black people. White people, I'm not gonna lie to you. I like y'all too when I be I'm not gonna lie. Like,
disclaimer,
let me tell you, my white friends, I love y'all. My white friends, when they show the fuck up, it don't matter if it's hot, cold, whatever, they adjust to everything around that bitch. Black people, they are telling from the beginning, they walk in, they be like, it's hot as fucking this bitch. Did y'all, as soon as I go in the bed, it better not be hot when I go in. The bathrooms better be clean. It's just a lot of shit.
And then
they come with it. Not saying nothing bad, but
wait, when you go to their house, they live in goddamn like some fucking, it's like they in a fucking band though. And you expecting the club to be motherfucking a White House, and you live in the alley.
Yeah.
Like that's how
they're ready to judge, but at the end of the day, like, you just need somebody that's on your team. And really, like I said, independent, just start doing your own shit. You gotta do your own parties with your own name. Like, so don't niggas know they coming. If you got Peter, John, this, that, and then Mello over here, niggas is paying attention to this, and then they not really paying attention to that. So they show up, and then another thing, like, it could be just somebody just hosting that bitch. They just showing up for the host. Or they just showing up for somebody that's just gonna be there. Right. And then they don't even know who you are. But black people, they already frown their nose, because even if your shit hot, they will be in a corner like, who the fuck is this motherfucker?
Oh God.
Like, and you be like, my shit hot, everybody else like it.
So do you feel like that culture is in Nashville too?
I think it's a little bit everywhere, because the crazy part is the number one person right now in Nashville that's bringing out rappers, it don't matter what color they are, Asian, black, is a white boy.
Oh wow.
And he own it. And he own it.
I don't feel like we inclusive.
And they are, of course.
Yeah. So it make a big difference.
And then we don't have a lot of rap like that. That's like, we had people that roll big ass speakers, y'all, in the street corner and be rapping while all the white people walking past. Just to get heard. You
but see, that's a great ass, like, that's a great marketing thing. Mm-hmm. Like, this is like something that people do, like, when they go to the parks and stuff in Atlanta. Yeah. But they only do it at certain times of the year. So, like, with that being said, like, what type of innovative things would you tell artists to do to kind of help them with marketing? Or like some of your artists, what do you share? I mean, just to pick your brain a little bit.
I'm trying to remember the actual website right now that Chad that I was telling you about earlier, he told me about, and it's like it's from like $5 to $100. It might be a little bit more, but it's like it really started during COVID. It's like a bunch of famous people that needed extra funds because they couldn't do movies, couldn't do TV shows and shit like that. And they put their face up there, and they would actually say, hey, go follow Nunu, go follow, you know what I'm saying? And it could be from all different types of people. Okay. I'll give you that link later so you'll know what it is. But I got that in the caption. Yeah, I got that during like learning some shit about Charlie Arlington and shit. Like I said, when y'all watch that Vice episode, y'all know who I'm talking about. Other than that, you just gotta put yourself out there. Like, when I never wanted to be in the spotlight. I always wanted to be a writer. I never wanted to be out there. So the only reason why I'm out here right now with my face is because I feel like I can't find artists that's dependable, artists that's actually know how to show up, be there, and want to show their talent like they should show their talent. So I just stepped up to the plate until I find some artists that I'm like, okay, these motherfuckers I want to fuck with.
I'll tell you something, like, I feel you on being in the background, but your talent need to be seen.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, I don't, and I tell people this all the time, I don't really do features with a lot of artists. Like, I'm trying to get them now, but you and Freshie were the first artists that I've done a successful feature with, because a lot of, like, at the beginning, a lot of people, I want to work with you. And then we get on the track and I don't never hear it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what happened? So, like, you and Freshie, y'all open that up for me to make me open now to want to work with other artists and just kind of be like, okay, I'm going to just still take the chance, whether they, whether they drop the music or not.
Yeah.
But what I will do is I will recycle that verse and put it on something else I see
artists is nothing wrong with it. Use all your music. Like, I got literally 20, 30 notebooks right now of music I have not used, and I just played around with that shit. Like, literally, you said Lil Wayne do it. Lil Wayne do it. That's when motherfuckers, when you tell motherfuckers other people do it, they know they fuck with Lil Wayne do it. Lil Wayne do it.
You got it.
That he tell you all the time. Like, he pull his shit from his old shit. He raps so much. Just always write your shit down.
But then too, you gotta remember, a lot of music that we make, everybody don't hear it.
Yeah.
Like, I got shit in my phone, ain't nobody never heard, but probably me and Shay.
Yeah.
Or me and my mama.
But that's how it's gonna be. To be honest, if you're a real artist, that's what it's gonna be, because sometimes you skeptical about putting your shit out there to other people because you judge your shit so much before you bring it out there. And I tell people sometimes, even if you feel like that's not the way to go, just do it.
Right.
Just throw it out there. Just do it, bro.
So, okay, let me ask you this question. You said sometimes you be judging yourself when you do music. Okay, so how do you tap into your vulnerability or feel like it's the right time to be vulnerable with everybody? Because I really have a problem with that. Like, I really have a problem being...
When you mean like just in your music period? Like
in my music. Like, most of my music is like having fun, turning up, celebrating. Like, I'm talking about certain shit that I'm going through or things like that. But I don't necessarily... I have this one song that's in my arsenal right now. And I really love the song, but I just, like, don't want to put it out.
Put it out there.
Because it's like, do I want people to, like... When all y'all see me, when y'all first met me, first thing y'all said was, what? This nigga cool as fuck.
Hi.
Like, she's always smiling. She always got a smile on her face. Like, she's always happy. So, a lot of people can't appreciate when I'm not happy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Know how to take it.
Right. So, it's kind of hard for me to even show that to people. So, I always have, no matter what I'm going through, like, I could be tired as fuck. I could be in a bad mood. Something just happened like 5 minutes ago. But when you see me, I'm smiling. I'm still bubbly. I'm still happy because I know how to flip that switch. Yeah. But I don't know how to flip that switch off.
When you need it, needs to be
and I need to be vulnerable because I feel like my music, my music is gonna touch you, period. But I feel like that when I tap into my feelings for real, I feel like that'll touch you in a whole different way. Where it probably would get me more of a fan base. But then I don't want to be put into that category. Let's make you think about Derez Deshawn. Like, Derez Deshawn make pain music. So when he try to make something upbeat, ain't nobody fucking with that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
So I think this is when it breaks down to see if you want to be an entertainer, an artist. Like, what do you want people to know you as? One, if you want to just get your music out there, period, I would tell you go ahead and do it, because I like to do all different genres. When I tell people that I write music, they go, "Oh, you just write?" No, I write country music, I write rock, I write different shit. Don't put yourself in a box, and that one song that you hold it back might be the song that touch somebody and be like, "That let me listen to more." Yeah. And the reason why I say don't put you in a box, because if you're a real artist, you can do anything. Right. Anything. Make anything sound good. Sometimes you might go in there and be like, hold on, wait, take that horn out real quick. Do this, do the drums like that. That's you critiquing your shit and you making music right there just by doing that little bit. So I tell people all the time, even if it makes you uncomfortable, my last song I did, you said that because I did one for Nashville. It was for a festival down there. And I did one in Nashville. It was right when my best friend died, and I did a song. And when I say I didn't want to do it at first, and it's called Never Sent. So it was a song nobody heard. I just recorded it. I recorded it and let all these white people. Like, it was some black people there, but majority of white people, bro. They loved it, and it was more like a guitar in the background. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It was a festival of people doing articles or even like poems to people that they never sent. If that makes sense. And it was, when I say it was touching, bro, I was like, I like when you an artist and you go into rooms that it breaks you down and you like, what the fuck? I don't want to take this whole podcast up with this, but this one girl did one to her dad and she was like writing him and saying, I understand why I let my first husband beat me because I allowed you to put, you know what I'm saying, your hands up, bro. When she broke the whole thing down and I was like, damn, this some real shit.
See, that's the kind of shit I probably need to go to.
Yep. So yeah, because it opens you up because it makes you show you that like it's different art out there.
Right. I
like all different arts. I like even if somebody painting. I went to one day and the person was doing poetry. They had music and somebody was painting exactly at the same time. And I thought it was gonna be a lot going on, but I was like, that shit was like it was beautiful. And when they touch your heart, it gives you motivation to do other shit for real, for real.
Okay. I'm
tell you, don't hold back because at the end of the day, just throw everything out. I'm not trying to be funny now. Don't throw when I say everything out, don't throw everything out because we know as an artist, the shit in you like I'm gonna keep that shit in the trunk for a while. But shit that you kind of like I don't know, but everybody else listening to it and saying like that shit fire. And another thing, have some real people on your team, some people that you know that's gonna be like, bro, I like this part, but maybe you should do this, do a little something to it, type shit. And as an artist, we get offended. I know I do because but tell my dad, I be like, what the fuck you mean? Move this over and take that out the fucking beat. So in my head, I be like, man. But I realize after you open up a little bit, because you gotta realize you the artist and you're trying to get your music out to your fans. And the people that's around you, your family, your friends that listen to your music, that's your fans. Mm-hmm. So if they come and say, hey, if you
I would say because if I'm the one listening, I'm listening to it. You know what I'm saying? Even if I just met you, I'm listening to you. So I'm gonna listen to. Okay, I think this would sound better if they said this, or it might not always be right, but I feel like you definitely should listen to your outside people.
But this is my take with the whole family and friends thing. Okay. Yeah, that shit fire, bro. But that shit hard for ain't even prep play. So me personally, I go outside. Now I will say that Shay is very honest. Shay and my mama, that's whenever I make a song, then the first two people that get it. Yeah. If my mama say it sound good,
but you know what? That's because that's your people. That's what I mean. That's so offended.
I be like, babe. I don't really sound right.
But I like y'all like see our significant others and our parents are gonna tell us the truth. Yeah. But sometimes our friends, even though they our friends, like friends, yeah, they not gonna always tell us the truth.
I'm gonna tell you right now, any my friend, y'all ain't gonna be my friend no more. Y'all don't press play, y'all take me back that shit far, I'm gonna be mad as hell. Y'all not my friends no more.
but it happens. So like my whole thing is like I want to reach like strangers. Yep. That's my thing. Like I like to reach strangers because like I got family right now. Like I have a lot of family. Like and a lot of like
But how you meet your bestest friends through what? Strangers.
Oh wait.
How do you meet like your bestest friend? People that you will meet one time, be like, man, I can fuck with them anytime. Or you meet them through strangers. So them the people that you should listen to. I feel like.
But that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. That's how it works for me. Like my family. I don't see my family music like that. You feel what I'm saying? Outside of my mama, my daddy from time to time, but he said I cuss too much, so I don't see him anyway. But like my mom, my girlfriend, that's the only people that I send my music to because sometimes a lot of my friends they not gonna listen to it. Even like think about when we go to shows and shit, right? Yeah. All right, I got a performance. Hey, a friend, I need you to pop out. Okay. All right, I'm gonna show up. Don't never show up. But if, hey man, we finna go down here and go to eat or go bowling and everybody pop up. Like shit be packed as fuck and you like, damn, like I really needed you on this day. Like that's what I be meaning by like I go outside of that. like when I do my shows and stuff like that, I can count on maybe 2 hands how many of my outside of my music friends or my professional friends, how many of my real friends are there, or people that I have considered to be real friends.
Yeah.
Like I have a best friend and I love her to death. She has never seen me perform.
Boo.
Never.
Boo, you best friend.
She has never seen me perform.
No.
Why hasn't she ever? Because she just never showed up.
She has never.
Well,
you know what? I take that back. She came to one performance. She came to one. She came to one, but it was at we were at phase 1, so it was like a big party. It was like
how long ago was that?
Huh?
How long ago was that?
This was shit.
Oh, when you gotta say shit, that's revoke her card. Boo, you
gotta
best
say
friend.
phase 1 because they've been close to you.
Exactly.
So
Boo,
that's
best
what I'm saying.
friend.
Like that's why I said I don't go inside of my friend realm for certain kind of support, especially like when it comes to my music and stuff, because sometimes they like everybody else, or they got when it's popular to support me, then they gonna be like, oh, that was my friend. I know it's gonna be too late then for me.
So I ain't gonna. Why we talking about this? Let me stop because I'm Aquarius. Just to let y'all know, and I started Aquarius in real quick. And I'm sorry to best friend. But if you only show up when she get big, that's not best friend.
Yeah.
But that's
about
girl, I'll be looking at you like you crazy.
And it definitely should, because I ain't gonna lie to you. If you don't fuck with me when I'm trying to go to my shows and do certain things, I don't know, maybe because Nashville got a different feel. I literally go to a bar downtown, I turn my speaker on, I start playing my shit out there. Motherfuckers coming out like, oh, who's that? Me?
Yeah.
And then, you know, this go back to the question too. You said what I would tell the people I'm mentoring or the artists that I'm working with. It's some shit called Dot Card. Y'all heard of that? I think I told you about it last time.
Oh, a Dot Card. I gotta watch.
Yeah,
I
want to get one too.
I got
upgraded. When I first got it, they just had the cord. When I say all y'all gotta do, because y'all know people throw away paper cords. Y'all know people don't. You have a conversation. You can talk for 30 minutes. Motherfuckers say, "Oh, I relate with you," and you get them a card and they throw that shit in the trash or they put it in their wallet. Forget about it. Dot Card. You keep it with yourself. Tap that motherfucker right on their phone. Like every time, I need to plug that. I need to hit Dot.
I got to watch. Shout out to my manager, Tout Legend ENT. She got me a got me to watch.
The little wristband thing.
Activated it yet, but yeah, that shit hard. I was looking at it the other day. I was like, damn, this shit hard as fuck. Like my mama even went to order.
China ass was laughing at my ass when I said, "I'm like, you not wear that?" Yep. I'm gonna wear that motherfucker. I probably might have one on my ankle. Be like, you know, you put that shit on your ankle.
Hey, but you know what? Motherfuckers will like some shit like that because people like different shit.
You talking about that? I'm gonna put y'all up on game too. I just seen this shit on Instagram. It's a little CD shit that's like a keychain. And you can swipe.
Oh, I saw that. I
said, man, let me put my shit on this.
I saw that.
Y'all always gotta keep ahead of the game, or at least right there, surprise y'all people that y'all coming with. Motherfuckers, oh, it's a card. Oh, they want to talk to me about shit. Beep.
And you know what? I was thinking about this other thing too. Like people don't listen to CDs no more. And then like they remember back in the day, people used to go out to the gas stations, sell your CD for like $2-3 or whatever. People don't do that no more. So I had thought about buying like them little flash drives. Cause you can stick that in your radio and play it. Like it'll play like skip track 1, track 2, just like a CD. But that is a little bit expensive. But that's a good idea. You know, if you go buy a bunch of flash drives and put a couple songs on there, like hey, you know, you just give me like a $5-6 donation. You need a little water or something.
Yeah, a little water. Some got in my throat.
Oh my Lord.
No, not you got up.
Girl, the tears was coming past my.
You was getting
we recording. Hold on, she gonna cut all this. Hold on.
I can't wait for that shit.
Okay.
I'm putting all this shit in.
It's a Nashville weed.
So y'all behind the scenes, we got China talking. That's Nunu's wife, and we got Shay, my girlfriend, talking. So y'all hear them extra voices. That's who it is. That's the realest.
It was
we wouldn't be who we are today if we didn't have them in our corner.
Yep.
You know, being our lionesses. I guess it was lioness. I'm sorry, see, I'm talking like Shamar now. No disrespect.
Talking like my
ass. Like Shamar. They gotta get these disclaimer because these niggas so sensitive nowadays.
I swear to God.
They so sensitive. So
this show is so good. I'm crying. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second.
you really.
It's getting me so emotional. And I really feel like it's touching my heart right now. Hold on, it's really the weed touching my heart. I'm sorry, y'all didn't see what happened before it started.
Crazy.
45 minutes in.
Alright, that's cool. Alright, so I do have a couple of more questions for you, then we gonna wrap it up.
Mm-hmm.
So, another question. So, with things going on now, current events and stuff like that, I know it may not be the most political, but how do you feel about Kamala Harris running for president?
Karma, not karma.
Well, I said Kamala.
You said
I'm glad people know what it is. Y'all
I call it. Listen, I'm from Atlanta. I'm named Kamala.
Kamala.
I'm named Kamala Harris.
Kamala.
She got
Carmen.
But like, how do you feel? Like, do you feel like that is like super progressive for us? Like, how do you feel like that's gonna impact us moving forward if she wins this presidential election?
To be honest, I love her. I ain't even gonna lie. It's nothing she ain't do that made me be like, I like what. First of all, I gotta go back to her history because black people love people before we even know what's going on. So when I get home, I'm gonna look up her past shit because I know she used to be like a
district attorney.
Yeah, district attorney and shit. She probably locked a lot of her ass up.
Hers was more so. I want to say it had something to do more with like border patrol or something like that. Okay. I think, but yeah, she definitely was a bomb ass DA.
I'm about to say, as of right now, everything she's doing right now, I'm loving it. Anybody that can stand up to Trump, especially his lies and certain things he's saying, it's like politics has always been entertainment, but now it's extreme. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't even know how they allowed somebody that had the show he had to become president. No disrespect. I'm sure you're good with money. Like, all right. Sorry, they. No, he said he is. No, I ain't gonna lie to you. He is, but it's if you white people do money like
he's not good with money. He just knows what to do with money. He gets this money and file bankruptcy, gift it to his kids. That way he's able to keep his own fortune. They ain't teach us that.
When I say
because they did.
Let me
I feel like with Trump, you know what I'm saying, like, and I'm not.
He do what everybody else been doing. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you.
What we should have been doing. Whatever he's doing is who he truly is, and he's showing us who he is. And what gets me is like the people who be like, "Oh, I'm gonna vote for Trump because we got a stimulus check." And what I have to explain to these motherfuckers is majority. Like I work like outside of music and stuff. Like I don't work in politics, but I work for like a community-based, organization or whatever. So I get to see a lot of things, numbers, statistic-wise, as far as like assistance and things like that. And what people don't understand is majority of people that receive TANF, SNAP, and all these other things are white people. And there's no disrespect. I mean, there is they are, some of them are lower class just like black people are, but black people get this whole thing in their mind like, oh, he gave us a stimulus check. But
you need to give us another one.
It's not. It wasn't about that. Like, what he did with the stimulus was just to drive the economy. People wasn't working. People didn't have anything. Yeah. So all he did was gave you that money, and what you did, you went and spent it and put it back into the country's pocket. So,
or really, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. He fucked people up because black people, y'all know damn well, y'all done did some shit scamming. You heard the shit. The people coming back to get their money. I just want to let you know that. Like, I want to let you know. I told all my aunties and my uncles to let y'all know they want their money back. But on some real shit, like, he opened the door for y'all. And y'all not really, if y'all was really paying attention, y'all go back to his shit. The money he got from his dad, his businesses, bankruptcy, all that shit. Like, that's the shit people do to be rich. Like,
right.
And
I just found out that people be borrowing against their life insurance policies and shit like that. I just found that.
Shout out, I did that. Yeah. No, some real shit because it's another. Damn, I wish I know all these people now. It's another couple on YouTube I watch, and they literally are billionaires. They used to be both of them work for the federal government. And both of them retired already. And they show you how to break it down. And they literally borrow their shit from their insurance shit.
Yes.
Instead of doing like loans and shit. Yeah,
I might want to do that.
Interest free. Certain life insurance. Y'all gotta look into that. I'm not telling y'all that, but certain life insurance, you get your money that you don't put into it, and you don't have to pay that. It's tax free, and you do not have to pay the money back because that's your money you already put into your life insurance. But like I said, this is the shit that people don't teach you. And just like music, just like politics, just like anything else, you got to go out there and learn it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So whenever somebody tell you something, even if you're in a conversation, you like, that sound interesting. No, you ain't gotta act like you ain't gotta tell them you don't know what the hell going on. When you finish that conversation or you listen to them, you go back and you figure out what the hell they was talking about. So next time they had that conversation, you could jump in that conversation and be like, oh nigga, oh yeah.
Right.
With everything, stocks, saving your money, generational wealth.
So
it's a conversation.
So we gonna get ready to wrap up our conversation, but I do want you to like plug yourself again, but then also leave us with, a word.
Oh, for sure.
Preach.
Once again, this is Nunu. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on all platforms at Nunu Hip Hop. That's NUNU Hip Hop, all lowercase, all together. And the last word I'm gonna leave everybody with: if you have any type of dream, just follow it. At the end of the day, nobody can stop you. People gonna talk shit regardless, but you gotta make sure you be you at the end of the day. Anything you wanna do, just do it.
Okay, period.
Amen. Alright, so I like to hold on before you stop.
I wasn't finna stop. I wasn't finna stop.
So first I wanna give a special shout out to the Bulldagger Chronicles for the apparel today. I met them last night. Shirt also came with a flask and a hat and a bottle opener. Okay. I cannot find the bottle opener.
A hat.
But y'all make sure y'all go tap in with the Bulldagger Chronicles. And this is not no drama shit, no beef shit, no none of that. This is about creating our own history as Bulldaggers. Let me go.
Sorry, y'all don't like that word. I apologize. I don't like it. It's fine.
But this is how
that's what it is. That's what it is.
That's what they call it.
And you might as well mark it off of what it is. I tell you all the time.
Definitely want to give them a special shout out. I definitely want to thank you for coming, man. You always show up for me whenever I need you to. And China, thank you too for being along for the ride, Shay. Mm-hmm. Thank you for going to get the wings from the Wingstop. We appreciate you because we hungry and the motherfucker. But alright, man, we about to wrap up. This is Let Me Spin Your Shit podcast presents conversations with Nunu Hip Hop all the way from Nashville, Tennessee, by way of
BX, baby. BX.
Brooklyn, not this way. Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all tune in and stay up on what we got going on. Go follow the Let Me Spin Your Shit podcast on all major social media platforms. We on Instagram, we on Facebook, we on TikTok. We also on YouTube. Check us out. All right, you can hit it now. I'm going. Yeah.